So we are going to have action now, right? Okay, good. So this is what kind of equation? This is not linear, right? Not exponential. What did Safwan say for it? What did you say, Safwan? Quadratic, right? Everybody clear? Okay. And if we would like to graph it, let's get to our calculator. Okay. All right. So we are going to the calculator and we are going to do what? Graph this guy, right? Okay, come on, please. Which window? We will go over it in a moment. All right. Okay, good. So first thing you know what we have to do is we have to go ahead and do what? Okay, go ahead and write the equation, right? Okay, so let's write the equation in here. So we have negative 2x squared, right? Then plus 6x plus 1. Okay, everybody fine? Okay. Now, when I graph it, I don't see a very good looking graph, right? Everybody fine on this? Okay. So, let's look at the window. I don't have high enough window here for it, right? Okay. So, I'll go ahead and, well, let's change the max to 10. Okay. I'm going to explain. Oh, I'll go back, sure. See, this is the window and I'll answer you in a moment, okay? This was negative 10, 10. And a good, see, in this case, generally, and it looks like your question is being answered there, right? Yeah. Okay, so good, go ahead. Is Carlos answering it or? No? Okay, so let me just tell you how do we know how big a window to look at. So say our X window goes from negative 10 to 10, right? Everybody fine? Then what you can do is that you can go ahead and set the table, all right? And I said set the table, okay, Janet? I pressed second window here and it says table set, okay? All right, and I'll post this all, so in case you miss a step, don't worry, you will be able to retrace it, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to see how do the values behave here, just to, I mean, this one was pretty simple for you all, but if you looked at the table here, see this here? Okay, where is the table? Don't do that to me when I am on recording, right? Okay, I said ask. That's what I should have left it at auto. I was not looking at what I was typing. Okay, so if you look at the table, see it shows that the negative values go like this, as far below as that, and the highest point is what? You see, it goes 1, 5. 5 doesn't show us the highest point, but that's how it shows. Okay, everybody clear? Good. So when I'm looking at the window, say we are sensitive for the values the way it goes to bottom. Okay, we will put a big value there. Here I have, say, negative 10 here, so I got negative 10 and positive 10. I could have taken like negative 300, still the graph will go down that way, right? And here I will say graph. Bridget, is your question answered, man? Huh? Almost? Right? Everybody fine on this? Everybody clear? Okay. Huh? I'll go to Windows, sir. Sure. Okay. All right. Everybody good? Okay. All right. Now, tell me this. That can I go back to the graph now? Thank you. Go ahead. Is anybody raising hands here? Janae, you are asking a question to me? No. Okay. Now, so this parabola does what? It opens down, right? Everybody clear? Louder? Oh, it just means that high, it has a highest point here, all right? Am I clear? It increases from here to here, and then it does what? Decreases, right? Everybody clear? Okay. And this is the highest point on the graph of the parabola. Is everybody fine on this? Every, okay. It opens up when the coefficient of x square is positive. Here the coefficient of x square is what? Negative. Susanna and Jasmine, was that funny there in that parabola? Nothing? Okay. Everybody good? Okay. So, Mark, are you happy? Okay. Now say we want the coordinates of this point, the highest point. All right. Okay. Now we will do it algebraically, but since we are using the calculator, let's look at the calculator also. So if I look at that, say this is the highest point right here. Okay, Nina, are we good? Say I want to get the coordinates of that, and say I want the calculator to give me the coordinates of that. All right. So what I can do for that is this. See this calc feature here? Everybody good? So I'll go to second calc, right? Tell me, what am I looking for here? I'm looking. Come on, I was looking for this guy here. I'm looking for what? Yeah, say that again loudly, please. Max, right? Everybody fine? Okay. Monique, is that good? Okay. So let's look for the max, right? Okay. Everybody good? So here, I'm going to look for max. So it's asking us for this, that what interval is our max in, right? Okay. So it says, is this a point on the left of the max that you want? Say yes or no. Yes, it is on the left of this max, right? Very good. Now it wants a point on the right of the max that I want, right? So no problem. Let's go leisurely. Are we towards the right of our max? Yes or no? We have passed it, right? We went over the hill here. So we want the max in between these 2 points. Everybody fine? Go ahead. So what? Now press enter. Louder. So yeah, it tells us, excuse me, I lost the max. I don't know why I pressed the enter twice. So let me do that real quick again. Went to second calc, right? So all you have to see, I guess. Okay, say that again. What were you saying, Bridget? Okay, that's right. Don't tease anybody. Yeah. Guess values. The value is going to start with Ian, sir. I did the thing and said we're getting like something on the left and the right. Uh-huh. It didn't. I'll come and inspect that, sir. The table that you did before, you know how you went into the list and you went to edit? Is that important? No. Okay, because I got the exact same answer as I was doing the table. It's okay. I was answering table on a different question, and you were working on your calculator, and I was talking to somebody else, and I know we are doing something else, looking at something else, and listening to something else, and so yeah, don't worry about it. So max occurs where? At x equals 1.5, and the highest is 5.5. Let me just give me a moment. So excuse me. So this is the highest point, right? Everybody fine? And then we know it occurs when x is 1.5 and y is 5.5, right? So let me just do that in a slightly larger screen. Okay, come on. Okay. So I have a different window here. You guys won't mind it, right? Okay, and then let me just do this here. Okay, how do I? Okay, excuse me. Okay, just have a little right here. Okay, So we just determined, what did we determine? That, and let me just take it in our, one more moment, please. Okay, here we are set. So we are talking about these things then, that what we got. So we have this here, and you just used your calculator, right, to get the coordinates of this point, right? Everybody fine? What did your calculator tell you? That the coordinates of the point are what? X coordinate was 1.5, right, Janet? What did we get for the Y coordinate? 5.5, right? So, what's the altitude of the highest point on this parabola? What's the altitude? Altitude is which side? This way, right? So how high is the highest point on the parabola? 5.5 units, right? Everybody clear on this? Right. Okay. Now let's pretend, why we don't have to, just pretend here. That is, say I want to obtain the coordinates of these points, and I want to use my graphing calculator again for obtaining these coordinates. Everybody clear? All right. So what are these coordinates called? I mean, there is a name for these. So these are called what? This is what? Help. This is called. Say that once again. X-intercept. Who was talking? Ian, right? X-intercept. Very good, Ian. Thank you so much, sir. So this is X-intercept, right? Everybody clear? There is another X-intercept, right? Where is that? That's right here, right? Now suppose we want to use our calculator, okay, Betty, to obtain these X-intercepts, right? Okay. Now, X-intercept has another name. You saw that. See what happens at X-intercept to the Y coordinate. What is the Y coordinate at the X-intercept? Andres, quickly, please. What's the value of the Y coordinate when I'm on the X-intercept? 0. Very good. So this is also called, or a 0 of the function. This is an X-intercept, and here is another name that's commonly used, is called a 0 of this function, right? Okay. Everybody good so far? So say we would like to obtain the coordinate of this point. All right. Makes sense? So let's go for it. All right. So now I am going to go to second calc again, and tell me, what should I ask it for? What should I ask it to give me? The not the minimum. It doesn't have any minimum. It just keeps. Say that again. You see, what does it say here? This is a 0, right? Okay, Nina. So we'll say, give me a 0 of this function. Now this function has how many zeros? 2 zeros. Remember that? That is, or notice that one 0 is here and the other 0 is there, right? Okay. So what we will have is here. So it says, give me a point on the left of the 0 that you want, right? So I would like this 0, right? Everybody fine? Okay. Am I already on the left of this 0? Am I or not? Why not? Isn't it the X coordinate? I meant, yeah, you're right, Bridget. The X coordinate of the point where my cursor is blinking, all right, is that on the left of the desired 0 or not? See, Bridget, see this point where my cursor is blinking, right? X coordinate. So it's on the left, right? So I would say yes, you got it right. Everybody good? Okay. Now I have to go right, and Jasmine is going to tell me where to stop. Jasmine, tell me, and if you tell it wrong, I'll be laughing. All right? You have been laughing at me since the beginning, right? Okay. That's a, stop. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Why? Because my X coordinate is on the right, right? Janae, are we good? Huh? It's okay. I went too far. I got some more exercise done, but that's all right, right? So I want my zero within these two values, and that's good enough, right? Okay. Even if I had stopped at the place you wanted me to stop, I'll still get the same value. All right. Now, then it says guess. Guess is no, it doesn't say guess. Very good. Don't worry. So, what is the coordinate of this zero? All that 3.158134, etc., etc., right? Everybody good? So here we go. This is the coordinate of this point, and we can write down that for x-intercept what we have. Let's embolden it. 3.15. Was that 8? 3. Okay. Oh, no. Did I write it right so far? Okay. And well, I'm just saying x-intercept, and in fact, I didn't mean to mislead you, but when somebody talks about a zero of a function, they generally simply mean that the x coordinate of the x-intercept is called a zero, even though it is not a zero, but it is a zero of the function. All right. Okay. Am I clear? So say for instance, somebody says breaking even. That's where the profit becomes zero, right? Am I? Everybody good so far? Okay. All right. Now tell me, how would I get this zero? Let's go real quick. Okay. Now, soft one, lead us, sir, please. What do I do? Soft one? Okay, I want this zero now right here, right? So tell me, what do I do? This. Okay, what would you ask me to select now? Zero. Oh, no, zero. I want this. This is not maximum, right? Okay. So here a zero, right? It says give me a point on the left of the zero that I want. Graham, am I on the left of that zero? Yes or no? No. Tell me where to stop. I'm going to the. Huh? Uh, is my x coordinate on the left of this? No, right? So and still a little to the right, right? So Genesi, it won't hurt going a little bit too far. That will be safe, right? Everybody clear? So this is a left bound here, right? Now it's asking me for the right bound. All right, so I'm going to the right, and ask me to stop. I'll stop right away. Otherwise, I'll go on running. All right, ask me to stop. I'm getting tired. Am I to the right of this? Am I? Yes or no? Why not? This is the x coordinate. The x is here, right, Bridget? So you will ask me to. I know. It's yeah. Old man is getting tired. So just okay. Everybody good? Okay. Now it says guess. All right. I will let it guess because it's going to iterate, which is not a matter for our course at the moment. Okay. And then what does it say for this zero? Negative 0.158, etc., etc., right? Everybody fine? Okay. So here we go. So for this point here, what we have is negative 0.1583124 and then 0, right? You write the full equation out. So this is the x-intercept, Nina. Okay. And then if I just write this 583,124, this is a zero of this function, right? Am I clear? So it's got two zeros. You will have more zeros. Okay, not functions, function. Okay, everybody fine so far? You will go. Okay, I'll be right over, sir. Oh, did I mess up? What is 20? 20. Thank you so much, Safwan. Okay, now we want to see if a quad we want to fit a quadratic here. So what we would do, we'll go to stat, right? Then go to where? Calc, right? And then we are going to go to the quadratic regression, right? Everybody good on this, right? So press enter. Yes, quadratic reg. That was for quadratic regression. So it gives us the equation here, that the equation will be what? Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, you did this. Go to stat, calc, right? And somebody said I got a different answer. Okay, we will see if we entered something differently. What happened to Natalie? R square, it's not cube. R square is I turned diagnostics on, but in this course you're not worrying about it. Okay, so it says it's 99%. Okay, that's everybody fine. So anyway, R square was showing that it's really a good fit of what we got. Everybody good so far? Everybody good? Okay. So that means this. Now watch it carefully, because that's why people make mistakes here. What's the first coefficient? Okay. So Guram and Safwan, every conversation is being caught here. I can play it back to you. All right. Okay. And we are interfering with sounds here. So please give me good attention. Okay. Now say we are rounding it to 4 digits after the decimal, right? Okay, Goram, go ahead and round it, please, sir. 0.37. What does this become? 2, right? But I'm rounding this guy 9 up. Huh? Very good. Thank you so much, right? And then this is what? X square, right? Am I clear? Very good. Thank you so much. Then what about B? What is my B here? 4 digits after the decimal. I have a negative sign, right? Point. What's that? 8, 4, 6, and then I'll just write plain and simple X, right? What's my C? 2.660 what? 6. So that's the quadratic equation, okay, that fits this this set of points the best in this procedure. Everybody good? Okay, now I'm going to stop recording and go around and help with individual calculators. Okay.